What is up, guys, and welcome back. We got another walleye cheater scandal video for you guys. Another freaking walleye cheater didn't learn his lesson. This guy was more than a cheater. This guy was like a straight up poacher. Straight up poaching these walleye. And he just didn't learn his lesson. He just continued to make the same mistakes and try and get away with the same thing. And eventually he got caught. Actually, he kept getting caught and he just kept going. Now, I see a ton of comments, people asking what's going on with the walleye cheaters. A lot of people asking what's going on with Jake Runyon and Chase Kaminsky. And I'll be honest, I have no idea. It's ghost mode. Nobody knows. Silent. They might have fled the country. They might be down in Mexico or something. They might be in freaking Panama fishing for rooster fish or something, trying to throw weights down their stomachs to make them bigger. But yeah, guys, this video is about another freaking walleye scandal. A guy by the name of Randy L. Scott from Indiana was arrested for allegedly being over the bag limit on walleye. This guy got arrested just a week after pleading guilty to another freaking charge for multiple trips. So basically he was, running out, catching his limit on walleye, coming back in, going back out, catching another limit, and he got caught doing so. He probably had a bunch like in the car or something. Somebody probably tipped him off. Who the heck freaking knows? This is all going down on Lake Erie. So another freaking Lake Erie walleye scandal, guys. This happened a couple years ago. It's crazy that people just try to do this stuff, and then when they get caught, this guy got caught and he kept on freaking going with it. For the charge that he pled guilty to, which is before the last time he got arrested, he was sentenced to suspended term of 25 days in jail on the condition that he have no similar offenses within a year and remain law-abiding. Well, he didn't do that. It took him a week to get caught again. How are you gonna go to jail, plead guilty for a charge, and then a week later get arrested for almost the exact same thing after you took a plea deal? So he basically took a plea deal that he wasn't going to get in any more trouble, and he just went out and did it again. So not the freaking brightest bulb, not the sharpest tool in the shed, you could say. He had a prior sentence, so even this is prior, this is 2 times of getting arrested ago. He was ordered to pay restitution, $250 in fine, and $58 in court cost, and he had his fishing license suspended for 2 years. So this guy goes out, gets his fishing license suspended, gets it back, goes out, poaches a bunch of walleye, pleads guilty to that, goes out a week later, poaches some more walleye, gets freaking arrested. Unbelievable. This guy is just, he's probably just thinking why me? Why me? It's like, dude, you did it to yourself. Apparently this is like a big problem on Lake Erie. I guess a lot of poachers and a lot of different anglers and even some guides apparently are guilty of making multiple trips on Lake Erie when the walleye are running really good. So basically they just keep going back out. They catch their limit, go back out, and some of the guides I guess are doing it just trying to make their people happy, like their clients happy, because I think you're only allowed 6 walleye. I could be wrong. I think you're only allowed 6 a piece. So yeah, they probably just kept running back out, trying to get a little extra money from their clients. And then there's just the guys who just go out and poach because they're freaking, I don't know, they're idiots and they want to look cool and have a bunch of fish to show. What's crazy is when you see the guys go out and poach a bunch of fish like that, and then they make a Facebook post and everybody calls them out because they're over the limit and stuff. Yeah, some people are just freaking dumb. But yeah, this guy, Randy Scott, he'd been cited and ticketed before for using too many rods. I guess it's actually happened multiple times. So this guy's just like a serial poacher. And he just pleads guilty to all this stuff. So he gets caught and he pleads guilty. So he's got all these offenses. What's crazy is he keeps getting his fishing license back. You would think after the 3rd or 4th offense, they would just give you a lifetime ban on your fishing license. But apparently that's not the case. Old buddy just didn't learn his lesson and just continued to go out there and freaking poach. So I don't know if this is the same Randy L. Scott, but it is in Ohio. And apparently he's got if this is the same guy, he's got a pretty serious record. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is the same guy, so I'm not going to really go into details. But if it is, he's a bad dude. He's a bad dude for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same guy or not, so I don't want to say. I don't know. I don't understand why you'd keep doing the same thing. You would think, especially after getting caught, and then it'll go down a week later, freaking, after you just pled guilty. It makes no sense to me. Apparently, this is I see people around here doing it too, though, if I'm being honest. And partly because it happens in West Virginia, though, is because the West Virginia freaking website, the DNR website, is absolutely atrocious. especially for the Ohio River. They have like all these secret regs and stuff in there for walleye that most people aren't going to see, especially if they're from out of state. It's like they confuse you on purpose, like almost to set people up. But yeah, I do see a lot of people around at the dams and stuff around here. They're only supposed to keep, I think you're only allowed 2 walleye a piece around here over 18 inches. And yeah, you'll see guys with like freaking 30 walleye on a stringer and stuff. A lot of guys do it. There's actually a huge problem around here with people not even buying their freaking licenses. People just don't think they should buy it. Like, they don't understand it, really. I guess that's also, I mean, I don't know. It's messed up stuff, guys. But yeah, again, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about the, the quote-unquote walleye cheaters. A lot of you guys probably clicked on this video hoping that there was going to be some more insight in those guys. And I'm sorry. I just don't have anything for you. I can't seem to find any information on them. They have completely gone ghost mode on social media, and the media is not covering it anymore. And I'm sure it's just because, like, I'm sure their court dates or something have just been like getting drug out, or I mean, who the freak knows. But I promise you guys, when I learn more, I will let you guys know. All right, guys, comment below. Let me know how you feel about poaching. Let me know if you've seen it firsthand. It happens a lot. It's something that goes on a lot for sure. The true outdoorsmen, the true sportsmen aren't going to be poachers, but a lot of these clowns out there, they continue to poach and slowly destroy our resource because. But us game fishermen, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I keep a couple walleye here and there. Walleye are freaking delicious, but for the most part, a lot of the anglers out there that really enjoy fishing are catch and release anglers and only keep some here and there. And if you get someone coming in, especially if it's a smaller body of water, which Lake Erie obviously is not a small body of water, but still, you don't want to freaking take those breeders out of the population. You definitely don't want to. If you get, one guy keeping 30 fish isn't a big deal, but if you get like hundreds or thousands of people keeping that many fish over limit, that actually can be a problem. Like you see commercial fishing that have just been like completely depleting some of the fish populations on the world. And yeah, it's definitely possible. A lot of people say, oh, there's too many fish out there that it's not going to hurt the population. That's not necessarily true, especially if you start moving a lot of breeders. Like one walleye, I mean, produces thousands of eggs. So, take a bunch of walleye out, it's not a good thing. But all right, guys, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.